midnight sky. JJ Vance got questions he can't deny. Used to have an RV full of case file stack, map full of mysteries, thumbtack. Hear the hum of the tires, feel the pull of the strings, where the lights in the woods get real deranged. Open your brain holes where the truth explodes, and hunker on down for a trip on the GCD high witness road. He's riding down the high weirdness road, chasing every story nobody's told. Muppets in the backseat, vampires in tow. JJ Vance on the high weirdness road. Cold case counties and abandoned towns, something in the shadows keeps swirling round. CIA bots shouting, "Who killed Bill Cosby?" JJ just laughs and cranks the sound, where the timelines bend and the truth gets loud, and the moon looks wrong behind a wandering cloud. If the vampires strike, well, that's just how it goes. He's riding down the high weirdness road, where impossible things are the stories he's old. From hidden hollers on a foggy night to the America's wasteland, heartland. JJ Vance on the high weirdness road. He's rolling down the high weirdness road, chasing every phantom the archives hold. Truth gets strange, but he won't let go. JJ Vance on the high weirdness road. Yeah, JJ Vance on the high weirdness road.
Shanty Watch, they can go fuck themselves. I don't know what those shanties are doing. They didn't wrong either, I'll tell you that much. It's a rest area next to their shantyville. They're back there. I see shanty back there. They're just sitting there. They're not trying to chase me up. I'm not trying to run off. I got places to be and boys to get settled in. I got a boy right here. He got shot by two lasers. Anyhow, because we got destinations to get to ASAP. Because this boy's, oh, my window, dang shit. I wonder what that noise was. My boy he got a shot by them two lasers, old Abner boy. So he's got to settle in. So we're kind of beating feet. I hope that is law enforcement response for us, buddy. Fuck's sake, he's going on fast for not having his lights on. Being a law enforcement, I've had an interesting experience thus far with law enforcement. Myself retired, I pronounce and what happens, if you will. But yeah, when I encountered this for cordial in many respects. However, this one jack wagon, and well, let's run it back. I'll be honest with you, I think it's Friday. I feel like it's a Friday. I feel like I feel like most Fridays. I feel like it's a Friday. But when it's a Thursday, I feel like it's a Thursday. So I'm not a good. I couldn't pay for it. But here's the deal. Folks up in noise. Well, from the strip and bound roundabout, dude, get your fucking. Dude, these British roundabouts, get them back to fucking United Kingdom lands. Because I remember a time here in America, we didn't have these damn fucking British things. Except for in New England, and by definition, it's fucking England, right? By the name of it, at least, right? It might be New England, still fucking England, right? Oh man, well, I don't, I'm new, I don't know what this, this is what most folks approach these things. I'm new, I don't know what to do. I've never seen a road that goes in a circle shape. Oh my goodness, what the fuck's going on here? Stu, get the fucking, get the instruction manual. How do you get out of this thing? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. My car's doing it myself. Oh shit. All right, never mind. these boys, I gotta keep these boys entertained. Anyhow, I gotta get these boys to their destinations. At least this one boy got shot by 2 lasers. Them lasers be shooting folks, and them shanties be trying to cook some folks. I don't know what's going on back there, but I wasn't into it. The fucking rest area. We were having before the hailstorm started, we were trying to have a picnic. You know what I mean? I'm running on here. Here's the deal, folks. I'm operating about 30, just for about 27.2%. So I'm making introspects in the car, get these boys settled in one at a time. An old shanty lady with the weather modifications, cordial enough conversation. When she's up to something, I'll tell you what, boy. I'll tell you what. But to give you a call on the boys. I wasn't paying attention to precisely. It was in excess of 4 times while I've got both the boys in the car. I'm getting everything situated. So we'd already encountered each other. She'd already driven past a couple times, around there a couple, 3 times. I have no idea what she was doing because she came from Shantyville. Again, the other Shantyville was up and down there right behind me, back and forth as if showing a posture. Well, she showed me nothing other than a fucking idiot Shanty. At the end of the day, if they want to try to eat me, that's fine, dude. Well, here's the deal. That's not gonna happen. So, I would like to get the fuck out of Kansas because thing here sucks. Speaking of sucks, this guy's driving. So, hey, I got to do stuff. I'll probably drive fixing fast anyway. Ian talks. They're about to get a call on us boys. I'm about to give a call on these boys back here. I'm just going to finish that tell you while I'm driving. I'm not going to show you the speed and shit. Because, quite honestly, it's dangerous and inappropriate. And I don't recommend it unless you're escaping shady cannibals in the middle of Kansas. Then maybe, perhaps exception. Anyhow, anyone who drives a Ford Bronco, you know they drive like a dick. I'm just saying, on the list of people like Prius, Subaru. There's a few car manufacturers you can. Oh, don't look at the speed. Don't judge me. You can just know they're like, oh yeah, that guy's a dick. Anyway, I'm currently a dick. I don't drive any of those people, so it's not an exclusive rule. So I'm about to get a call on the boys. They might have got a call on those boys back there. That old boy was coming in hot and fast. That Kansas boy. He didn't have his lights on, but I don't know where he's going. He ran in the middle of fucking nowhere. This way, we're heading to Dodge City, Kansas, on a Wyatt Earp and crippling depression. There we go. That's their number one expert. Dodge City, Kansas. A lot of folks are. A lot of cities, a lot of cities are known for something, right? They got known, if you will. They're known for a certain food or geographical thing. Well, Dodge City, Kansas, home with crippling depression. So, you're telling me online, go fuck yourself, folks. Look at this place. Crippling depression. And Wyatt Earp Bill. So this is where Wyatt Earp was a lawman. This is before he retired to old tombstone bills. Which that's a very Anne Frank Schindler's List type of situation going to it. I'm not going to start dissecting this. I don't know why I referenced that, in fact, actually. Other than I feel like Anne Frank and Schindler himself would have would have loved this place. It's like, look at this. It's crippling depression. Look at this place. Not the first rodeo here. Hopefully, it might be the last rodeo. What the hell? My cameras, dude. Camera down, camera down. Anyhow, yeah, about to get a call on you boys. So, I think we might got a call on these boys right back here. And I was about to give a call on these 2 wild assholes earlier, these 2 wild boys. But I stopped driving. We'll call it circa July of 2010. Unbeknownst to me, I have a surprise going away deployment party. You call it that? I don't know how you like. I felt weird. Respectively so. I appreciated it. Perhaps I was never told about it for a litany of reasons. I do suspect, but one of those reasons may have in fact been I don't know like what, dude. We're partying because I'm going away to Florida. I get it, but I don't know if that's a party. But I didn't really feel like very party like. So nonetheless, I do like to party. So. I was driving down with my cousin from Washington's and the DC's, and when I was stationed there, we were going down to see his folks, his mom, and his stepdad, Crazy Carl. Crazy Carl, I don't drink no more, but Crazy Carl, this is about when I drink no more. This is about before I drink no more. Crazy Carl used to make some damn fine moonshine. He was, I don't want to call him a long haul truck driver because I don't want to, insult the man. I don't know if that's an insulting thing. I'm not quite sure. But Crazy Carl would do some routes from Appalachia side of North Carolina. They're near Asheville, and I'm out there, Philadelphia regions. And well, here's the deal. Washington D.C. was on the way, so he'd stop on through. And I said, "You don't need a place to rest, bud. I got stuff for couch right here for you, bud." And then he'd stop by here and there and whatnot. And sometimes I wouldn't be there. I'm like, "Oh shit, crazy girl people." All right, well, I knew that because there was a bottle of moonshine in the fridge. So that's what I'm saying. The man has some respect. At least the moonshine in the fridge. Anyhow, heading down to see Crazy Carl and his wife, my dude's mother, my cousin Pat. Call him those from Beckley, West Virginia call him Nut. I refuse to do that. It sounds like some sort of gay porno name. No. He's my cousin here. He's a former Air Force, Army, and I think Special Olympics veteran. Quite honest with you. Anyhow, he's a character in and of a character. But we're driving down from Washington to the D.C. circa July 2010, and they got some calls about them boys apparently. So I had just flown in from you name the Air Force base. I was doing a lot of that. I worked at headquarters. Is this a pirate? I've been wondering, is this a pirate ship in front of me, or is this some sort of fighting construction boat? Because if this is a pirate ship, dude, I'm fucking taking this son of a bitch over, dude. I'm taking this thing. It's a fucking commandeer fucking pirate ship, buddy. And that's definitely a fucking construction vehicle. I'll take a pirate ship, though. So we were driving, and I had just flown in from you name the Air Force base. So that's what I did at the time, is travel much Air Force bases from the headquarters right in DC. Forget the exact frequency, other than we're just going down there. I was gonna get some shine. And, I really had nothing else to do other than waste some time for I went to Iraqistan like 3 months or 4 months after that. I guess 3.5 months. Anyhow, way off topic. This still might be a pirate ship. I still might take it and find out about that. So for quite how I do that. You know, thinking something. Try to think. Well, what would John McClane do here in Die Hard? It's a good start right there. I figure out. Yeah, that's how I used to operate my SWAT team years. If I was in a SWAT scenario, I'd ask myself, not what would Jesus do? What would John McClane do? Turns out, you do that, you do the things that John McClane does, you're going to find yourself with a lot of dislocated objects in your body, a couple few broken bones. Turns out, John McClane fucked his body up. I'll tell you that much right now. When I started doing stuff John McClane did, and not good. Not good. It's a pirate ship, dude. This is a pirate ship, dude. If this is a pirate ship and Johnny Depp's involved, dude, I'm definitely taking this over. Anyway, oh, you're turning right, are you? Well, pirate ships don't traditionally have turn signals, so I'm going to go ahead and say not a pirate ship. I'm also not the vice president. I'm also not going to show you a massive this guy's going super slow. Come on, guy, maybe pirate ship. You guys are going to do it, man. It's a bit shifty when you're passing a pirate ship. They got cannons and shit, dude. Lord mercy, I heard they got some fucking lasers. Sadly, that boy, he got shot by some lasers. He got shot by some lasers. Oh, no hands twice. Who's driving this thing? So anyhow, about to get a call on them boys. Someone's about to get a call on me. I've been trying to get a dick. Anyway, I got places to be. We're on a mission from God. So it's circa 2010. We're driving me and I call him PDB. I'm sorry, disregard. My apologies. Um, Not to be, yeah, PDB now, but not to be confused with PBD or that Indian fellow there, the Indian Joe Rogan podcast. Comedic talents of my dude, former Air Force Security Forces veteran there, my dude Benny O'Shannis there. It's really Joe Shannis or Shannis. Hey, you potato here, buddy. You tell me. I'm in the middle of fucking Cannibal Shantytown, Kansas. Get me out of here, dude. Give me the white air pill, but I just flung back in, and I think it was to my best recollections. I have a good one of those time here. It's probably the Cannibal Shanty's one to eat me. Like, that boy's got some good recollections. See that boy. So I had just flown back in, and at the time, my cousin PDB there, Paul Patrick, AKA Nut. He's got a lot of AKAs. That son of a bitch. He's a good dude. He's got some problems in life. We all do, though, don't we? Especially a fellow garbage can dude there like myself. He's about as garbage can duty as they get. I promise you that much. But I'll tell you what, boys, we're about to get a call on you boys. So they were about to get a call on us boys that night. So I don't recall being invited previously to this date. So I fly back in from, you name the Air Force Base, which I was commonly gone from my apartment from about Monday through Friday most weeks. So, old Pat there, he had a nice little apartment there in the D.C. regions. Turns out Bill Colby's grandson, that son of a bitch, living across the street. Eldridge Colby. Don't worry, he's our current Undersecretary of War. No big deal. Pretty sure he stalked me for a couple of years. I don't see how else to look at it when he lived across the street from two of my three apartments in D.C. He can go fuck himself if he's listening to this conversation. 'Cause I don't know if he's not still stalking me today. If he is, buy himself a wonderful property here in bumfuck, where is this? Bumfuck Kansas. Where jerk ropes? Yeah, I told you, dude. Bumfuck. It's they fuck their cousins and they get the jerk ropes. I don't know why I'm making so many inbred jokes, probably because I am inbred, folks, on the interwebs. My Appalachian family tree looks like an Appalachian family pole was. It technically should not be ever described as a tree. It lacks the requisite branches and was described as such. And in fact, I'm utterly shocked I don't have a recessed chin line, my feet, and a sub 70 IQ. However, which this individual in front of me may in fact have all of those things anyway. So I don't recall being invited necessarily prior to that day, but just kinfolk, their families, whatnot. So I'm like, yeah, dude, you're going down to see your folks. Crazy Carl's home. He's got some shine. Count me in, fella. I flew back. I had nothing else to do. And he's like, cool. Do you want to take your wagon? And I said, I don't want to take my wagon. At the time, I had a wagon and a Porsche Boxster. I wanted to drive neither one of those. My wagon, which was my commuter ride, was not in good condition, and the tire, which was definitely a spare, because I drove it to and from work. Shit. Old ass, beat up Mitsubishi Montero. Went driving that couple hundred miles back and forth because I wasn't getting stranded and bumfuck nowheres, and I went get to that in a second. We don't drive like that around here in Granville County, boys. About to get a call on you, boys. We don't drive like that in Granville County. That's all I kept hearing for about 10 minutes of a traffic stop. So I had a bunch of airline points and whatnots, and like I said, I was just coming into the airport. I'm like, well, you know what, dude? I will just grab a rental car. Told my dude Pat, my roommate there, my cousin, that crazy son of a bitch. Said, I'll just swoop you up, buddy. Plan, I'll just go, I like the whatever. I used to travel so much, you name whatever fucking program. But yeah, dude, I just got points, I got programs. I'll just walk out, just grab a card. He said, that's not stealing. But no, dude, it's cool. You just go out there, you grab a card, they like it. They like it, you just grab a card and you take it off the lot. It's only stealing if you're not part of their program, but if you're part of their program, they like it. Go ahead to it. They're into grand. That's kind of their grand theft fetish. That's the ignorant part. Anyhow, what is going? This weather sucks, man. Get me out of here, dude. Get me out of this crazy train. These boys are sleeping. They just ate a bunch of food. They got some full bellies, but they're good boys. Yeah, I hear you boys sneezing. Good boys. So we're back to my long-winded, very verbose look at it. Look at it. Tale of you're about to get a call on you boys. So I get a rental car, but when I say I walk out and get a rental car, the only thing they had available at the National Rental Car Enterprise business there at the DCA Reagan National Airport that evening on Friday night, circa 9 or some shit p.m. I got there. Got it. Supposed to get in a lot earlier, shit got delayed because it's America. And by the time I got, it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock. There was like nothing left. They had a white Cadillac two-door sport coupe CTS with, you guessed it, Miami-Dade County, Florida plates. You can't ask for a more drug running looking motherfucking car than that. Than a brand new, literally had like 20 miles on it. Two-door coupe there style CTS Cadillacs, white. As in the color of the cocaine powder that is often produced and considered around the drug trafficking trade out of one Dade County, Florida. Miami. This is folks out there, I'm a professional. Do not try this at home. Do not, you don't want to see this piece of crap here. It's America. You can do things. Turns out it's America. I hear you boys. You go boys. We love go boys. So, we look like a couple drug runners. You know what I mean? We look like a couple Appalachian fucking yokels. This fuck make it work. I'm not contesting that aspect of his assessment. But he was a fuck. That's fuck him. So we're, yeah, I get it, dude. But are we invading me, dude? What's going on, buddy? You gonna fart in my face again? Look at this guy. You farted in my face earlier like this. What are we doing here, bud? Hey, take it down a notch. You farted in my face earlier, dude. I didn't say much careful. Hold on, I'll pull over again. You go bathroom again. Hold on, bud. Hold on. No, this tale will continue long after we go over and take another poop break from this comedian poop before the shanty lady was scaring him. By the time I got him out from under the table there, he was not having it. He settled down and everything. Was sleeping. Good. Let me see if I can finish this tale because I can't pull over just yet anyhow. Good boy. We help you out. Just don't fart in the face again, boy. Um, oh yeah. We looked like a couple of drug runners, I guess, you know. So by the time we left Reagan National, it was whenever, I know, I take that back. I had Pat take the train to come swoop over the train, so I had to come swoop him up. But they do, I got all my shit, dude. Hold on, boss. I'm pulling over right now. And after these messages, of course, it's gonna poop right now. Here's the deal here, folks. We got a high quick update here. Here's the deal. Kansas, not the people of Kansas, the state of Kansas. People, I'm not a psychopath here, folks. Not the people. The state of Kansas can go fuck themselves. That hailstorm came out of nowhere from sunshines, and now it's fucking snowing shit. The people that I was driving from, across from it on 50 coming my way, coming in real high. Look at this shit. They had inches of snow on their fucking cars. I'm like, what is happening, people? What are you doing, Kansas? Maybe the shanty was right. The shanty, I mean, not that I don't already. I'm not aware of my weather modifications. We did share, exchange the discussion, a number of matters of discourse on said matters of weather modification and the history therein. I want to give her a bit of a lesson, you know, to do that, but she's the one that brought up the topic. Well, I'm like, you dropped the quarter in the old jukebox and brain hole, lady. She's town lady. You're gonna hear it too. I'll tell you what. Tell you about these weather modifications. I'll play some rugby golf here in the fucking blizzard. What is going on? Like, trust me, folks, on the interwebs. I looked at it. You gotta look at it. Yes, you gotta look at it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Shantytown ladies also are doing something funky today because this shit was supposed to go like 3 hours or 2 hours north of here. Like I gave myself a buffer zone. You don't think I did a buffer zone, dude? I'm doing buffer zones, dude. I mean, I'm prepared for the the cold stuff. We got Camp Wild and Wonderful on the thing above here, that little shell camper thing, storage thing. I got Camp Wild and Wonderful set up there. My camp setups here. Got my generators. Got some heats for my generator. I mean, I can get some heats and stuff. I got my heaters. You know, we gotta stay warm in these boys. But what I wasn't planning on doing tonight, and plus I was planning on doing those things on myself. An old tripod back there in better conditions. That motherfucker, I love that boy so much. But I ain't run in 7 years, and I went chasing after that boy. Oh my goodness, that boy runs so fast with 3 legs still. I was surprised. You're such a good boy. You don't like when I talk about me, whether it's good or bad. You don't like when I talk about him. He's like, oh, you talking shit about me, Dad? Get the fuck out of here, Dad. And goodness gracious, dude, why are these signs in Spanish? What are you doing, Kansas? What are you doing, Kansas? It's America. Put your signs in English. Go tell them to go fuck themselves. You think when I go to Mexico here, dude, a couple days here, they're gonna tell me stuff in Spanish? Go fuck yourself. This is America. We do American things in America. How about we don't order blizzards, dude, and we're not supposed to have one? How about that? Let's try that one. How about that one? And fantastic and fabulous Lewis. Just Lewis, Kansas. I get a fun-filled. You stop puffing at me, boy. I don't like Lewis, Kansas either. Fun-filled 4-day, 3-night adventure here to Lewis, Kansas, where you can get some Este Parque say Sierra de los. I don't know what that means, but you can get it right there on the sign. It says right there. Look at it. Anyhow, I'm going to sit this out for a couple hot 5 because the solo would appear to be inches, possibly up to 6 coming out on some of them vehicles who jackass trucks and whatnot. And I cleaned that shit off. This started coming in real hot, real fast. It was sunshine, literally. I mean, when we were encountering that shanty lady was like, my car was running, so don't be trusting that. The old wagon was running over there. Hey, slow down, buddy. You don't realize we're in a shanty emergency? Calm down, bud. Let's get the Lewis I don't know. I have no idea what's going on in this town. I want to get the fuck out of the state. One of my least favorite states in the union. First of all, Kansas or Arkansas. You guys decide. You can't have both of them. One of them's got to go. It's fucking deathmatch. Who plays frisbee golf around here when you just, it's a no challenge? There's a goal. There's a goal, and if anyone calls it fall, if you can go fuck yourself, you can go play in traffic. That shit ain't fall, dude. I went to Great Falls, Montana, and first of all, I time traveled 50 years back. It's the 1950s. It was really 1990, but it was the 1950s. And so don't judge me for not doing that. 40 years back. And here's the deal. They call, I don't think it has any relevance to my false story, but they called frisbee golf false, and I was offended by it, and I still am offended by it. And if someone calls it false to my face, I might spit on them. Hey, slow down, buddy. We're in a shanty emergency. Look at that guy. It's reckless, dude. He doesn't realize we're in a shanty emergency. Apparently not. Some flagrant, non-shanty. What is this guy doing? He's not realizing there might be zombies in this. Is there vampires here, dude? There might be zombies here, dude. Like, I don't realize we're in a shanty emergency right now. You can't be doing that here, bud. I'm about to get a call on you boys. So, you thought I forgot about that, didn't you? So, white, cocaine white, CTS Cadillac, brand new, 20-some, fucking 21 miles on it. Departing DC National Airport via the rental car terminal, / parking garage / fucking, those guys are assholes. Circa, well, I'm not in park, dude. What are you doing, buddy? Get a hold of the zombie. Oh, look at that. We're gonna have dude. Well, hey, you should not smoke, Chris. You should not smoke doobies while driving, Chris. How dare you? I'll get on that boy. He's a tough one to manage. I'll tell you what. Boy. I'll tell you what. Better get calling you boys. So it was cocaine white, CTS, brand new, Circa. This is 2010. So this is 2010. Cadillac CTS 2-door coupe, cocaine white in color, as in Cocaine Bob Evans, you know what I mean? As in this fucking blizzard that came out of nowhere. Go fuck yourself, Kansas, for numerous reasons. You know, you know, so 10 o'clock were departures on the roadways there via the highway, Interstate 95. I fucking hate those roads, by the way. I try to do state highways and U.S. routes, like U.S. Route 50 here, because significantly less traffic. Typically, these days, outside of the corporate kind of city limits, if you will. What do they call those things? Oh, shit, that's right. They call them corporate city limits. Hey, guys. It's your host, Double J here. I'm a real dumbass. Welcome to the blizzard. Anyway, so... Yeah, I mean, it's the time. If you folks at interwebs, you do look at it. You gotta look at it. It's negligible, and there's significantly fewer retard balls. There's a demonstrable decrease, if you will, in tartivity and other such tertiary effects of such tartivity. I'm not sure this fellow knows we're in a shanty emergency. I'm not sure that. Let's see. Well, they're doing all right. I don't have to go more than them. I was about to go chasing them boys down. I'm about to get a call on them boys. So we're driving cocaine white CTS there. Me and my dude Pat, aka a lot of things. My cousin too. Aka that. So we're heading down there, and I tend to. Don't judge me. I was speeding just now. Don't you dare. I was not. This is, you might think this is actually a doobie. This is actually, fuck you, it's a doobie. Hey, slow down, buddy. You're going way too slow. Slow down, buddy. This is a shanty emergency. And thank God it's calming down. I'm telling you, I don't know where those cars are coming from. There was inches. I don't want no inches, bud. We were supposed to be south of that storm here by a good 100 miles. Go fuck yourself, Kansas. It's America, Kansas. You can put stuff in Spanish. You can do that. You can go ahead and do that in Mexico or Spanish-speaking countries. But here in America, we put stuff in English because it's America. We should probably have American language instead of English. But it's one fire at a time here, folks. And about to get a call on them. About to get a call on that boy. That boy's going way too fast. It's a shanty. So it's about by the time we cross the Virginia borders into North Carolinas, it's circa 10:30. It's circa 12:30 in the morning, about 2.5 hour drive, 2.5 hour clip, and I'm, here's the deal, bud. I'm not going to tell you the precise speed I was doing. It's definitely north of 100. I ain't seen a car in 45 minutes. Basically south of Richmond, I ain't seen anything. There's like no cars. I thought I saw a Bigfoot at one point in time, and it just turned out it was a regular foot. It was just a regular foot, so wasn't no Bigfoot. Anyhow, what is going on? Dude, I thought maybe I looked over there and the Spanish was gone. Maybe they took the Spanish off and that didn't happen. Anyhow, yeah, so I'm, admittedly, so I'm going fast. I'm sober, and I'm sober today. This is this is a cigarette. This is a stick of weed, see? No, I'm sober, though. I was just fucking with you. I'm sober on the drive there. I was heavy drinking back then. Looking forward to some of that Crazy Carl moonshine that night, I do recall. So, surprise Crazy Carl moonshines. I flew back in from a long week of work, doing all sorts of weird fucking traveling and shit around the airport stuff. And I was like, oh shit, going to North Carolina? Shit, I'm invited. Yeah, dude, I got nothing going on. I'll go down there. Shit, get Crazy Carl moonshine. I get extra Crazy Carl moonshine. Or I'll stock up. Let's do this. I like to drink moonshine. I'm a fucking redneck hillbilly fellas who like the drink of the moonshine. So don't judge me. This is a cigarette, by the way. It's not. I was sober. This is doctor recommended Lucky Strikes. Get yourself at least a pack a day. My uncle, I think he's actually my third great uncle. I don't know how to do math right now. He was at least my second great uncle. Man, by marriage, disregard, by adoption. My apologies. I ain't related to them people's by blood, but nonetheless, of the New England varieties up there in Vermontville. His name was Uncle Tug. I called him. He's a funny dude, and he had a lot of great stories. I like to just, especially when I got into my teenage years and an adult when he was still alive, dude, and shit, I must have been 19 or 20, maybe 21. He's like 95 or so. He was still kicking today. He's smoking 2 packs a day, eating a pound of bacon. That motherfucker knew how to party. I liked Uncle Tug's style. I think he died at 97 or 98. At the age of 94, he was reported missing as he decided he wanted to go visit his sister down in Florida, where she decided to live half of the year. He decided he was going to be a Vermonter all the year long until his 94th birthday. He said, I'm not a Cadillac CTS that's white in color like the fucking cocaine's. But he got in his Cadillac, big old boat style, mid-90s style. Got into it, didn't tell no one, just drove on down to his sister's house was his destination. He totaled that motherfucker in West Virginia on the West Virginia Turnpike, left that fucking Cadillac in shambles. Somehow, some way. Uncle Tug kept coming up with this funky ass shit nearly every single day. No, no one knew how he got out of there. There was never a good story. Uncle Tug ain't gonna tell you. He's gonna fuck you. I'm gonna give some cigarettes. He done wrecked that thing and somehow left the scene of the crime, right? So left the fucking scene of the accident and left the car all wrecked up there and somehow got on a Greyhound bus and days later it just popped up, poof. Houdini style just popped up on the sister's doorstep in Boynton Beach, Florida, and everyone was, I'm not saying I'm not the FBI. Now, all the family and shit was looking for him, not the FBI. Uncle Tug didn't do nothing wrong. Hey, dude, Uncle Tug's guilty. He didn't do nothing. He had some great stories. I remember one time I flew into Vermont one time to go visit my grandfolks there, and so it was my grandfather's mother's uncle. Doesn't sound right to me right now, but that was it. And he's old as fuck too. Anyway, he was missing from his assisted care facility. This is about a year, I think, or so prior to the West Virginia debacle. And old Tug there was missing. I flew in the airport and they're like, "Hey, Tug's missing," or something like that, and we can't find Tug. I'm like, all right. So I thought, I'm like, I've got Tug. He's just fine. Don't worry about him. He's a fucking fighter, that son of a bitch. So we go over there. There's assisted living. He's not nursing him, assisted living situations, and my grandfather's like, well, why don't you hang out here? This is right by the airport. Why don't you pick me up at the airport? I get by within 5 minutes of telling me these things, and we're already over there at Tug's. I'm like, all right, well, fair enough. Like, well, why don't you sit here? I'm like, all right, well, why don't I look for Tug's cigarettes while I'm in here is what I was thinking. So, and I'm sitting in Tug's apartment, and I'm like, yeah, cigarettes before anyone knows thing. When care about a bump of cigarette or two there, pack and whatnot. So, he comes popping in there, and they go looking for him. I'm like, all right, well, they're gone for like 30 minutes. I'm like, all right, well, this is an era. Well, I had a cell phone. Cell phones were not that prevalent. This is like, shit. Dude, name a year. I don't know. Maybe we'll call it 2000 perhaps, maybe, actually. 2000 or 2001 maybe. Anyhow, shit, was that after West Virginia debacle or before? I don't know. Don't make me do math. How dare you? Anyway, so Tug comes popping in. They've been looking, dude. They got a search party. There's assisted living facilities. They got some cops involved. Dude, I don't know if they want to do one of them silver alerts. I don't think that was a thing yet, but they had got some cops involved and shit. Because Tug was a man about town. They knew him up there in Burlington, if you will. He's a colorful character. He's retired from his professional life, but gave tours at the local Shelburne Museum, which was a local history museum there in Shelburne, Vermont, which is 5 miles or 10 miles down this suburb of Burlington. It's just right on the road, on the same road there, Route 3. Anyhow, and Tug's father was the chief judge of Chittenden County, Vermont. So people know Tug. Tug does things. I don't know what Tug. I'm being a complete jackass. I have no idea what fucking Tug did. I couldn't tell you. I know what Tug did in retirement. Everyone knew Tug. I couldn't fucking tell you. You know, hey buddy, slow down. We're in a shanty emergency. Take it down some notches, guy. We can't all be out here acting so flagrantly doing a fucking shanty emergency. I'm gonna call this guy. I'm about to call him, boys. So, we crossed the border, July 2010, that fucking cocaine, the only available fucking car I had. It's not like I chose that. I'm like, give me the fucking one that looks like I'm trafficking in cocaine with a Florida plates from Miami-Dade County. No, it's not what happens. The only fucking car available was late on a Friday night. I'm like, whatever, dude. And again, my own fault. I speed and shit and do that. I tend to do those things. I don't. This is a cigarette and a cigarette weed. And I was sober that night, even though I was looking forward to some shines. Calm down, buddy. Take it down. Take your brakes. Take it down notch. This is a shanty emergency. This motherfucker's dangerous, dude. He's a fucking hero. Stay vigilant, folks. I wasn't earlier. This guy's neither was admirable, but he's reckless. Anyway, so the guy that pulled me over thought I was reckless. I'm like, look, buddy, I may have been doing 117 and a 65. It's possible. I'm not gonna rule it out. I mean, I was, but. So we get pulled over. I ain't seen a car since south of Richmond. We're across the border, and what I would later learn to be described to me numerous times by the North Carolina State Trooper who I sort of graduated earlier that afternoon. This kid looked like he graduated at noontime, and about 10 o'clock. Disregard. About 12:30 in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, the next day after his graduation, he's pulling myself and my cousin Pat over here, and thinking we're cocaine traffickers. And again, fair assessment, I told him as much. But I was like, from the car, not from the looks of us, but from the car. But hey, slow down, buddy. You're out of here, buddy. Let's get this guy. Side him. Let's get this guy sided. It's shanty emergencies. So we're definitely going to call him that boy right there. So I think we're coming down here. I don't know. Fuck it. Here we go, folks. I'm continuing to give you safety lessons on how to fucking drive. Shanty emergencies in Kansas, you just fucking do it. And you just gotta look at it. You just fucking do it after that. So, shanty emergencies aside, and looks like the blizzard may not have been as blizzard as initially thought. It did come in pretty hot and fast, though. Later, this is actually shanties. Later to Lewis, welcome to Lewis. Later to Lewis, folks. So, what was that? Oh, yeah, so, dude pulls us over. I'm coming in hot, about $1.17, $1.20. 65 mile per hour zone. It is circa 12:30 in the morning on the eastern coast on a Friday night in June. Let's say July. I mean June. Well, it's June. No, let's see here. No, it must have been July. So it's July. Friday night, July. Yeah, but it's a warm night. Very not humid in that region. It tends to be kind of humid in that part of the year. So, just literally out on the road, and I told you, I'm like, look, buddy. Hey, buddy. Get some new roads, kids. Your roads suck. I said, hey, buddy. I got it, dude. Well, first of all, this kid again. Looked like he graduated in the fucking North Carolina State Police Academy that afternoon. I'm active duty, U.S. Air Force military police stuff. I mean, not in fucking uniform, but it's pretty obvious I'm a fucking active duty. Got the high and tight, you know what I mean? Got a backpack there, got my lunch kit, my security forces lunch kit. Not being a jackass now, but no, it's pretty apparent, obviously. Just like it's apparent to me. That kid was on his first hour of the job. He came up to my window. I get it. I was trying to calm him down the entire time. It wasn't happening. He came up to my window of my drug running cocaine white CTS fucking Cadillac that I had no options of. Just took it on there. He's out of breath. The only thing I can garner from what he's initially saying, and myself and my dude, my cousin Pat there, we speak drunken hillbilly pretty well, so any sort of variation of that, we can tend to decipher fairly quickly. Neither one of us had any clue what this fellow was saying. What we initially started to garner, and we had discussed amongst ourselves, while he's angrily standing in the window, and we're both laughing. I didn't help. Didn't help. Didn't help old rookie boy there. He just graduated after. Didn't help. We were laughing at him. That was not a positive response to his mind. And fair enough. I also told him that too. I said, fair enough. I agree with you. I would have been upset about you, but real butthurt. First hour of jobs. Some yokels that run drugs and stuff in Miami. Check out buddy. They're coming in a lot. I got him to calm down eventually, but it took a minute. We also didn't know what he was saying, so again, Pat and I were looking at each other in this cramped up fucking CTS thing. We're just both like, like a bunch of fucking hyenas dealing with each other. Hey, calm down, buddy. It's a shanty emergency, pal. Watch out. Yeah, I can see where this guy's like, these two jackasses sitting there giggling fucking retarded, right? I got it, buddy. All right, calm down. I told him I can see where he got upset about that. We had a discussion here. Me and the station. Anyhow, when he figured out what was going on, I really hear, buddy. Once I quit giggling and laughing and figured out what the fuck he was saying, before I entertained any sort of the questions or identifications, and that's when I showed him all my credentials and shit. I'm like, I was actually doing military police at the time. This guy's think I'm a drug runner from Miami. It was a bit of a shock for that young man. Anyhow, Pat and I finally decipher what this young North Carolina state trooper was saying to us. Winded, out of breath at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, circa. And what we now discovered was Granville County, Granville, Granville County, North Carolina. Right directionally, right near Butner, B-U-T-N-E-R, in Butner Federal Correctional Institute, Federal Prison there, in Camp Butner, where they get a bunch of weird military experiments in the field style. Anyhow, it was literally like the next exit ever was Butner. But anyhow, I've been there in Butner is indeed in, what did I just say it was? Oh yeah. We don't drive like that in Granville County, boys. So the initial statement from the brand new trooper who started 5 minutes before he pulled us over was saying to us, winded as fuck, we don't drive like that in Granville County, boys. Without pause, without any sort of idea that there may be a comma, period, or anything there. We's about to get a call on you, boys. There's later, subsequent to us initially deciphering what was already being communicated with myself and Pat, and then one of us identified ourselves saying we're an ID. We just wanted to fuck this motherfucker's telling us that we didn't know what was going on. He pulled us over. Yeah, I was speeding, but it didn't seem like the appropriate response to me speeding was to run up to my window. First of all, run to my window, not using any sort of safety discipline, protecting himself or others, etc. I had a lot of critiques for you. Anyhow, and he's out of breath. Clearly, his heart rate's elevated. Not thinking properly. What he is able to spit out though is, we don't drive like that in Granville County, boys. We's about to get a call on you, boys. We're about to get a call on you. So, it went something like this, and it went so fast, excited southerner fast. She goes, we don't get a, we got a call on you, but we're about to get a call on you, boys. We don't got, boys, we don't drive like this in Granville County, boys. We don't be grabbing like this in Granville County, boys. We's about to get a call on you, boys. We's about to get a call on you, boys. So we had no fucking clue. What ultimately became was we was about to get calls on you, boys. Now, I did not stick around long enough to find out who the fuck was calling you about what, boys. I did, however, point out to the young man before he let us go with a warning and whatnot that I don't know who the fuck he's getting a call from about us. We ain't seen no one in over an hour south of Richmond. You got them Richmond, north of Richmond? No. We were two lost drug traffickers south of Richmond. At least that's what this boy thought. All right, well, we got a blizzard here, back boys. I'm gonna have to take 5 here. But we're about to get a call on you boys. We don't drive like that in Dodge City, Kansas, here, boys. Howdy, folks. Another update here from just outside Dodge City, Kansas. Sadly, the storm is back. The blizzard's here. We are now snowed in near whiteout conditions. The Shantytown zombies are going to eat everybody. So, nice down you folks. Send the National Guard. Call fucking Oprah Winfrey. Call a Tom Cruise. Whoa, dude, this guy's coming in. This guy does not know we're in a fucking shanty apocalypse. Is this guy fucking kidding me right now, dude? Call this guy. I'm about to get a call on that boy, dude. Is this even a road to be fucking shooting through, dude? Is this guy not? That's flagrant, dude. This is a shanty apocalypse, buddy. Flying through here, dude. About damn near took off my head, fucking zombie apocalypse style, dude. What the fuck? I'm out of Dodge City, Kansas, dude. Apparently they're still into fucking. They're trying to do some zombie apocalypse shit and kill me around here, motherfuckers. I ain't even, bro. It's a parking lot, dude. What kind of flagrant ass, dude? This guy does not know we're in a fucking shanty emergency. That's clearly, obviously, if he knew we were in a shanty emergency, he would not be driving like that. He and or she, let's be honest, folks, it's probably a woman, an Asian woman. Well, do they have Asian women here? They might. Calm down, buddy. It's a shanty emergency. Look at these people are flagrant, dude. Look at the shanty emergencies. You might think that's pizza right there. Yeah, it's not pizza. The Shantyville zombies want you to think that's pizza. That's not pizza. No, I'm trying to sit this out. It's not only is there some snow action going on up in there and some fucking Looney Tunes on the road, clearly, as we just saw. And there's not the only one here in Shantyville, USA. There's a little bit of sleet action going on. I really can't believe that guy is driving around here not knowing. And here in our current era, zombie Shantyville apocalypse is dude, and it's flagrant, dude. You didn't know that, dude? We're in a shanty emergency here, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and say half of these tarred balls are going to wreck their car. This here, folks, folks in with this here wagon, I call it the Admirmobile here. It's got, I mean, tires dirty. It's got them their old all-wheel drives and whatnot. U.S. route, Eddie. Last checkpoint. Apparently everyone has been falling victim to Stephen King. I ain't seen nobody. U.S. route, Eddie. When I say falling victim to Stephen King, I mean not like a Stephen King novel. Like I'm not stuck in a Stephen King novel. I mean, I know they fell victim to Stephen King. That motherfucker was probably like Girl Brooks, probably murdered as fuck. You know what I mean? There were a couple of people out here that local news of some variety almost just hit me head on. That was fun. Those did probably should not be on the road. It's not that bad. Once it stopped, you know what I mean? Now it's stopping. We got slickness. We've been out here. There's a little bit of dirt. I don't know what they do salt around. I think it's dirt or sand or something. They've been throwing some shit on the roads. Scraping some shit. Because there was a good amount of ice more than snow, I do believe. Although I see more snow on this end over these parts. Yeah, I see about yak something up there. If you listen to me, hey, buddy, it's a. I want to tell that reckless song. Just slow down. This is a shanty. Speaking of Shantyvilles, we escaped the Shantyville cannibals. We escaped the next little town. We're heading down the super wash, way down the storm. And here's the deal, bud. It's U.S. Route 50. There's fairly sparsely populated through here. Only jackwagons such as myself would thrive in these conditions while fucking recording. And, you know, you gotta have cigarettes. You gotta have a little cigarette action. And here's the deal, bud. I just really remorse. People say Stephen King eat all these people. Do is eat people do? Is Stephen King one of the fucking shantytown cannibals? Lord of mercy, I think we just solved that fucking Hardy Boy style, you know what I mean? Except for the Hardy Boys, it's me, slightly autistic and retarded, half buck, half black lab named Cruiser Boy, who I love, and a big old Abner Boy, a pit lab combo. He's got one busted wing, so he's in the back just chilling and sleeping right now. We solved that mystery. Stephen King may in fact be a shantytown cannibal, and may or may not survive it. And I don't know where the fuck people are. I'm just telling you. Last time I've been through here, and oh wait, signs of life. Besides the news truck that may or may not have fucking should have been on the road. Oh, that's a trucker. Well, here we go. This is one of our H-1B visa applicants. Oh, is that a trucker? Maybe it's just a regular car. Thought I saw a Bigfoot earlier. Turned out just to be a regular foot. Do you hear the rattling? Because that's the change in my door rattling because of the thick layer of ice that I'm kind of bumping across. See that down there? It's looks kind of dark as you look around there. That's you got 4 by snow stuff, all-wheel drive. Good thing I'm not driving like a jackass. I'm currently filming this. That's my I'm not doing that. Hey, look, they're saving us. They're here to save us. They're finally scraping some roads. I ain't seen much people through here. The news truck ran almost he had on moments ago, but they go fuck themselves in there the news. See this road on the right I'm coming up to? This gonna take us into Route 50 in about half a mile. It brought me onto this fucking nonsense a little bit ago from Route 50, US Route 50, and something called Garnett Road into this madness. And the machine here on my GPS says, oh yeah, Apple Maps says, oh yeah, you're gonna need to do about 34 miles in this mess. This is not even packed. It's not even gravel packed. I'm somewhat apprehensive even turning down this road, even though it's not that long, because this is a fucking nightmare, Apple Maps. Who the fuck do you think you are, Steve Jobs? Who the fuck do you think you are, Kansas? Look at this nonsense. You can't trust machines, folks. You just can't do it. This is what the machines will do to you. And you're not paying attention. You're doing other things. Fucking taking care of dog and shit, dude. And the machine tells you, oh, you're going to take a ride up here. And you just take a ride. And you're like, what the fuck? What a non-gravel packed, snow-ridden fucking nonsense road. I don't even know who's driving out here. There ain't no one out here. There ain't no people out here. They all got eaten by Stephen King. See, there's Route 50 will come up on 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles. See, there's traffic over there. There's people. They didn't get eaten by Stephen King. They're saying, what was the Apple Maps doing to take me on that fucking nonsense little fucking offshoot from Route? I was just on that road right there. It took me on that right turn back there. Oh, fucking nonsense. I hate machines. Don't trust machines, folks. Folks of the interwebs, do not trust machines and stay vigilant. You don't want to get shot by fucking lasers. Ted got shot by lasers twice. So did Abner Boy. You almost be Abner Boy. Well, he almost found a ditch. Well, coming in hot. Me, Abner Boy, and old Cruiser Boy almost got eaten by some shantytown fucking cannibals. I'll tell you what. About to get a call on you boys. I mean, quite literally, this is the same road. We just crossed over into the state of Colorado, and you can see the distinct difference. So I'm going to go ahead and reiterate my previous position and say, you can go ahead and fuck yourself, Kansas. For your namesake, for your lack of keeping U.S. Route 50, not Kansas State butt fuck Route 2. U.S. Route, I just rode on U.S. Route 50 through Kansas for damn near 250 miles. The bumpiest, iciest, snow-ridden motherfucker. We're in the same elevation, the same geographical area. Literally, right back there. They just didn't take care of their road. They're coming to Colorado here, not a damn piece of snow on the road. It's over there on the side of the road. You can see it. But you can see they cleared their roads. I wasn't riding on sheets of bumpy ass sheets of ice. They didn't clear it, and then all the trucks run over earlier, and it freezes, and all these ridges of fucking ice on that road. It was the craziest stretch of roadway I've ever seen. And I'd seen it because I was there. I did it. But as you can tell, Kansas sucks, dude. I thought Colorado sucks. Man, I mean, it still does, but I know Kansas sucks. There's no dispute there. But holy, we're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy, because they actually clear their fucking roads here. So this is gonna be Operation GCD checkpoint. I'm out of the fucking Kansas. I'm not going back there anytime soon. That's the fucking checkpoint. They done drove me nuts on damn near 300 miles in that bumpy ass fucking. It's U.S. Route 50. You can see what Colorado does in their same stretch of U.S. Route 50. Kansas, with their stretch of U.S. Route 50, people are making it look like Kansas State Route butt fuck too. I'm out of loss for words. I've done gone stupid over these matters. It was the most ridiculous road I've ever been on. And as you can tell, it's purely because the entire state of Kansas apparently has spent their entire road maintenance fund in the Department of Transportation on cocaine and hookers. Well, folks, wait a second, double J back here, coming at you live slash recorded with another GCD Adventures checkpoint right here in good old fashioned Denver Colorado. Here at the Lookout Mountain. I thought Lookout Mountain was in Laurel Canyon, dude. What are they moving Lookout Mountain now, dude? What's up? You'd be moving a whole fucking mountain. Dude. Unbelievable. I'm not buying it, dude. I'm not buying it, buddy. I feel like they got the worst of the fucking storm, man. I was supposed to come up here, and that's why I went south, but to kind of get around it. But apparently, it seems to have been down there. Looks like. Taking a quick peek here at what is this called here? Mount Vernon Country Club. Well, that's interesting. Because the Jefferson County, as in Thomas Jefferson County, was founded on a mound. Let's see the same old kind of name game with the golf course where it's clearly got mounds on it, Mount Vernon stuff, right? So it seems to track. I saw a sign down there at the bottom of the hill. There is some sort of memorial or grave marker or something to that one fella who puts the lotion on the skin, gets the hose again. Check that out real quick. Hey, these people be living in some fancy stuff. Them electrical bills must be expensive. That's the same house I saw from the bottom with all them lights on from the bottom too. It was like smokes, dude. Like I may have taken a zig when I should have zagged. Maybe I'm not sure remember now, but he puts the lotion on his skin again, or he gets the hose again, guys up here. I must have run buying that. He may be selling it. I must have run buying it. I don't remember now. So, and that, ladies and gentlemen, folks on the interwebs, that there concludes our, well, like almost included our tour here. We got Mount Vernon Estates and Indian Paintbrush. So we see more of the name game of the mounds, the Indian mounds, and the Mount Vernon business. We're living high in the hog up here. I don't really know. It's super high, but you can see you got a good view of everything up here. Anyway, would you look at it? Welcome to Denver, Colorado, home of the New World Order, home of a creepy fucking airport. And, well, I don't know if I have a lot of other nice things to say about that. To be quite honest with you, I don't know that I enjoy Denver all that much. Now that I think about it. Well, Lookout Mountain, if you want to come find that, they moved it from California, Denver, Colorado. These lights on this house, dude, they'd be lighting that motherfucker up. I saw that shit from the highway, man. Boom. Spend more in their electrical bill each month than most folks. Check here and that. Guaranteed. Not sure I'm guaranteeing something I have no fucking clue about, but guaranteed. Coming in, now let's watch this. Coming in hot. Yeah, don't try this at home, kids. I'm professional. So let's take it down some notches. Check out this country club situation, man. Not the golf, though. I just want to look at it. You want to look at it? Yeah, look at it. I thought I could have sworn I saw a sign over here. Something about it puts the lotion on skin. It's the hose again. Store. So I don't know. I got things to do. I got places to be. I don't have time for this. It's fake out sign shit. They fake out sign we did. They go, oh shoot, fake out. Come check this out. Fake out.
Hit the blacktop, midnight sky. JJ Vance got questions he can't deny. Used to have an RV full of case file stack, map full of mysteries, thumbtack. Hear the hum of the tires, feel the pull of the strings, where the lights in the woods get real deranged. Open your brain holes, where the truth explodes, and hunker on down for a trip on the GCD high witness road. He's riding down the high weirdness road, chasing every story nobody's told. Moffats in the backseat, vampires in tow. JJ Vance on the high weirdness road. Cold case counties and abandoned towns, something in the shadows keeps swirling round. CIA bots shouting, "Who killed Bill Cosby?" JJ just laughs and cranks the sound, where the timeline's bend and the truth gets loud.